Hey, I'm Joe Ferrer, and
I'm Braxton Skinner, one of the engagers for Mailbox Money.
on today's episode of The Golden Envelope, we've hired a limousine company. So the guy is outside, he's got the limousine, he's sitting in the front of the car waiting for us with his suit on, and he thinks that he's going to take us to a party on a Tuesday.
Turn up on a Tuesday.
But what he doesn't know is we're going to bring him into this boardroom here, and we're going to tell him that for the day, he is going to get $500, and he has to figure out how to be able to give it away to someone that's unsuspecting. I cannot wait to see what he picks and what he wants to do.
I love it. He's going to be leading us on the engager experience. He's going to feel that Mailbox Money, the pride in making a difference, one kind act at a time. Let's see where he takes us.
Let's go get him.
So I was tasked with the challenge of getting Jose in here, the boardroom, so we can explain to him what he's doing today. And from the moment I met him, he was kind and nice. And then when I found out that he was from Puerto Rico, instant connection, because that's where my wife's from. And so when we brought him in here, hearing his heart, hearing how excited he was to be a part of this was real nice. And even him sharing with the experiences he's seen from other countries, that he recognizes that there's a need. So I can't wait to figure out who we're going to bless today, and I know it's going to touch his heart as well as mine.
What's going on, Jose?
Not much, Papi.
Huh?
Ready for you guys.
Ready for us? Okay. So today, you're on the impression that you're taking us to a party or something like that?
Yes, somebody told me in Miami.
Well, today, what you thought was going to happen is not going to happen. Okay? So what we're going to do today is we want you to be able to be a philanthropist for the day. So what that means is, what we're going to do is we're going to pay you, but we're also going to give you $500 today that you have to be able to give to someone else that is unsuspecting. Someone that doesn't know it, can't be a friend, and we're going to think of some ideas, and we're going to actually go out there and we're going to do it together. Okay?
There's a lot of people that need help sometimes.
So it can't be someone that you know. It's got to be up to 1 to 3 people, and it can't be just give to a organization. So we're going to sit down and we're going to brainstorm, and we're going to come up with some ideas, and that's what we're going to do for the next few hours together. How do you feel about that?
Great.
Great? All right.
Matter of fact, that is what I do sometimes. I travel a lot, and right now Cuba is in bad condition. No food, no medicine, it's nothing in there. But in here too.
We're Mailbox Money. So we're a foundation where we put money together and we do random acts of kindness. Okay? So today, what you're going to do is you're going to go out there and we're going to perform a random act of kindness. Okay? So you're going to have $500 and you're going to be able to go and figure out whatever you want to do, and we're going to capture it and film it with you. So I went outside to Jose probably about 3 times. And I think by probably the second time, he started to look at me like, okay, all right, you're okay, we're going to be filming. And I know he was a little bit thrown off a little bit. So when we were trying to get him back into the office, I figured maybe he would be a little bit nervous to kind of come in. But we send Braxton out there with him. You know, Braxton's big 6'5" guy. We figured he'd listen to whatever Braxton had to say. So he came in the office and he was looking around a little bit, and there was a few people in the boardroom, and he kept his composure. I think he was ready to sizing up the room and making sure that if he had to go into combat action, he was ready. But he sat down with us. He was very calm, and he was open to hearing what we had to say, and he immediately processed it. And afterwards, he began to show me some pictures of people in other countries that were dealing with things. So obviously this guy has a heart for giving. He has a heart for people, because he was able to really see some other people that are hurting right now. So I think we've got the right guy. We'll see. So we found out that Jose has a passion for helping out people in different countries with medicine. It's something that he does personally on his own time, on his own dime. So he actually had a stroke, and he just couldn't imagine what he went through, and other people in other countries not having the proper medications. So it's something that he does. So we found something right within his passion, and it's not too far away. So we're gonna pull up in the limousine, we're gonna go over there, and we're gonna find a way out to be able to help someone that's sending out medications or be able to put some money towards it. It's gonna be amazing. Can't wait to do it.
Here we are trying to do these random acts of kindness and inspire others to do the same, and yet weirdly nothing about it feels random.
Yeah.
It always feels like ordained. So I'm inspired by this man's story. Like, it makes me want to do even more, and I think that's what being engaged is about. We engage one another to be kind.
We give a golden envelope, and we write on the golden envelope, here's what we're doing for you. So when we go in there, we're gonna find out like who is anyone delivering any packages, and we're gonna feel it out. But this is now your time. It's not about us talking.
Okay.
You know how much money we have, and it's your job now to be able to figure out, all right, how do we do this? And once you tell us, hey, this is what I want to do, we're gonna do it. Whether it's for the people coming in, or it's for staff, or whatever you want.
Okay.
This is time for you to be able to feel it out. If not, we can do something else and do what you want. So let's go to the cargo place.
Que somos calidad, que ayudamos a la gente que necesita.
70 años haciendo una fila por 4 o 5 horas.
Charlie.
Hey.
So when you're given randomly, it's not super easy because sometimes things don't go exactly the way that you plan. So when we came to the place that delivers, that sends out cargo packages, we spoke to them, but there wasn't really many people here doing it. So we're not going to be deterred in giving. Somebody's going to get something. So at this point, we're going to work with Jose, and we may have to pivot and think of something different to be able to do. But he's excited about giving, and we're not going to let that feeling that he has be in vain. So we're going to make it happen. We're going to do it.
A few moments later. 6.5 hours later.
Ma'am, you need help with those groceries? Excuse me.
They want to help you. Yeah.
Want to talk to her?
Yeah. Excuse me, mom.
So when we're doing these acts of kindness, we've come out, we're somewhere, and it's a little bit more challenging than what we thought. You know, it's raining, it's cold, people, you know, they're running inside, they're not sure what our intention is. So we've never done this before on this episode. Jose, not only are we gonna, you know, tip you for your work of us driving today, but we're gonna give you the rest of the money. And you've got to look at us in the eye. You've got to make sure that your passion of this going to the countries that you want it to go to, you've got to make sure. You've got to make sure that it gets to where it needs to go. Because I don't want to force it and do something unless it's right. And I know your heart. So we're going to give you everything else that we have.
Thank you.
But you've got to make sure. You make sure?
Yes. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make videos. I'm gonna send it to you guys.
Yes, there we go.
There we go.
What I'm gonna do.
There we go.
Thank you, guys.
I want you to bless the
And
family.
thank you. Really, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
All right.
You're gonna see more of me. As a matter of fact, the next limo ride is gonna be on me because I got my own limo.
Okay.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Love it.
Thank you.
You okay?
Yeah, so as I kind of recap, you know, sometimes you get frustrated when things don't work out exactly as you may have planned, but what we're doing is random. And as I kind of reflect on it, you know, sometimes we try to manufacture these moments, but maybe it's not for us to do. Maybe he is the person that was supposed to do the giving anyway, and it's really just working out the way that it's supposed to. I just found out, and I didn't even know this, he's going to Colombia tomorrow. So before me even knowing that, you know, we said, hey, whenever you go and do this, you know, just use this money to be able to give the medicine. But he's going tomorrow. And I just feel like when I heard that, it was confirmation to know that he's going tomorrow. and he's gonna get us pictures. And I can't wait to be able to see what he does, because this is really for him. This journey today, all this driving around, it was really just about getting to know him. And at the end of the day, it's gonna circle right back to what we wanted to do from the very beginning. So excited. This is great. This is great. At this point in time, Jose is getting ready to go to Colombia. So now it's kind of out of our hands. So I've given him my cell phone number. I'm like, text me the pictures, text me videos, let me know everything that's going on, because this is important. So this is different than what we've normally done, where I'm kind of involved. Now I'm just kind of at the mercy of waiting for this phone to go off. So the next day I get a text, I forget what time it was, but I see a picture of Spirit Airlines, and I said, oh wow, he's actually there. And then all of a sudden it was picture after picture after picture, and there was videos, and I'm like, exactly what we thought he was gonna do, he was actually doing. So some of the stories that were super cool from his experience were finding someone that was homeless and being able to give them shelter for 2 months along with food. It was a woman and 3 kids. And I'm like, this started out in Orlando, Popka, Florida. And here we are now in Colombia, and a family and 3 kids, based off of kindness, is able to have a house and able to have food. Mentioned medications, another kid sleeping on the streets. So there was probably 10 to 15 people that were impacted through this random act of kindness from Jose. So when I look back at it, kindness is not limited to our expectations. It went exactly to the person that it should have. He realized that Mailbox Money and all the engagers, had his back. And they allowed him to be able to do more than what he would have been able to do on himself. And it furthered the impact. And it allowed Mailbox Money to be able to go somewhere that Mailbox Money wasn't. So there's that synergy, there's that partnership. Our impact crossed the waters at this point in time. And it felt really good to know that Mailbox Money was just expanding into different arenas.